Historic figures everyone should know. By history as biography. Catherine the Great was a prominent and influential figure in the annals of world history. Born in Stettin, Pomerania, which is now Szczecin, Poland, on May 2, 1729, she would eventually ascend to the throne of the Russian Empire and leave a lasting mark on her country and the world at large. Her legacy as a powerful monarch, adept diplomat, and champion of arts and culture continues to resonate through the ages. The tale of Catherine the Great's ascent to power is a fascinating journey that began with her marriage to the future Tsar Peter III of Russia. The young princess was originally named Sophie Friedrich August, and she belonged to the German noble house of Anhalt-Zerbst. At the age of just 14, she left her homeland to marry Peter, who would later become Emperor Peter III. The marriage, though arranged for political reasons, proved to be less than harmonious due to Peter's eccentric behavior and immaturity. Catherine soon found herself entangled in the intricate web of Russian court politics. Catherine's intelligence and resilience, however, were her greatest assets. As she navigated the complexities of the Russian court, she realized the significance of securing her position and the prosperity of the nation. Her profound interest in Enlightenment ideas fueled her determination to enhance Russia's standing in Europe. It was a time when the intellectual currents of the Enlightenment were sweeping across the continent, and Catherine was not immune to their allure. She voraciously read the works of philosophers like Voltaire and Diderot, which significantly influenced her perspective on governance and culture. The turning point in Catherine's life came in 1762, when a coup d'état led by her against her own husband, Peter III, successfully placed her on the Russian throne. With the backing of the Imperial Guard and significant support from influential courtiers, Catherine was declared the Empress of Russia. Her rule marked the beginning of a remarkable era in the country's history, characterized by sweeping reforms, territorial expansion, and cultural renaissance. Catherine's reign was characterized by an acute understanding of statecraft and diplomacy. She embarked on a mission to modernize Russia by importing Western ideas while simultaneously consolidating her power. Her territorial conquests, particularly in the Crimean Peninsula and Black Sea region, significantly expanded the Russian Empire's boundaries and established her as a respected military strategist. Her diplomatic prowess was also evident in her approach to foreign affairs. She maintained amicable relationships with neighboring powers while skillfully navigating the ever-shifting alliances and rivalries of 18th-century Europe. One of the remarkable aspects of Catherine's legacy lies in her patronage of the arts and culture. Her passion for Enlightenment ideals manifested not only in her policies but also in her unwavering support for artists, writers, and intellectuals. She transformed St. Petersburg into a cultural hub, inviting European artists and thinkers to her court. The Hermitage Museum, originally her personal collection of art, evolved into one of the world's most prestigious cultural institutions. In addition to her cultural endeavors, Catherine displayed a genuine commitment to education and intellectual growth. She established schools, universities, and libraries, making education more accessible to the Russian population. This commitment was not limited to the elite. She sought to uplift the entire society through knowledge and learning. Catherine's personal life was also a subject of fascination for her contemporaries and historians alike. Her relationships, particularly those with her numerous lovers, added both intrigue and scandal to her reign. It's worth noting that while her personal life often drew attention, her leadership and accomplishments remain the true pillars of her legacy. Her ability to navigate the complexities of both her public and private life demonstrated her multifaceted nature and contributed to her enduring image as a powerful and enigmatic figure. Catherine's reign was not without its challenges and controversies. The Pugachev Rebellion of 1773 to 1775, led by the Cossack Emelian Pugachev, posed a significant threat to her rule. The rebellion, rooted in grievances against serfdom and Catherine's policies, demonstrated the simmering discontent among various segments of the population. While the rebellion was eventually quelled, it highlighted the pressing need for reform in a society grappling with deeply entrenched social and economic inequalities. Catherine's approach to reform was a blend of pragmatism and caution. While she admired Enlightenment ideals, she was also wary of upsetting the established order too drastically. Her nakaz, or instruction, written as a guideline for the legislative commission she convened in 1767, reveals her nuanced views on governance. It aimed to strike a balance between liberal principles and the preservation of traditional Russian institutions. In her later years, Catherine continued to prioritize territorial expansion and diplomacy. Her policies in the Ottoman Empire's realm led to the Russo-Turkish Wars, which resulted in gains for Russia in the Black Sea region. However, her ambitions weren't always met with success, as evidenced by her failed efforts to secure a warm water port in the Mediterranean. Despite these setbacks, her reign marked a period of considerable growth and influence for the Russian Empire on the international stage. Catherine the Great's death on November 17, 1796, marked the end of an era. Her legacy endured through the generations, shaping Russia's identity as a European power and leaving a deep imprint on its cultural and intellectual landscape. Her successors, including her son Paul I, struggled to maintain the delicate balance of power and reform that Catherine had established. Nevertheless, her impact on Russian history remains undeniable. In modern times, Catherine's life continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world. Her story has been the subject of numerous books, films, and academic studies. Her image as a powerful, enlightened ruler has inspired admiration and debate, while her complex personal life has sparked intrigue and speculation. The Hermitage Museum, which she nurtured and expanded, stands as a testament to her enduring influence on the world of art and culture.